welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the first time, I think, in almost a year that we are doing a Shop My Stash from this direction. We are going to go through and see what I have chosen for the next 2 weeks. I have decided to push this out to be bi-weekly. It's just too difficult to film it every week. Also, let me know down below. I'm not going to do it today, but let me know if you guys would like to see my current skincare in my Shop My Stash, or if you would rather see a designated skincare current favorites separately. Let me know down below what you think. Either way, we're going to go in and go talk about what I'm going to be using for the next 2 weeks. If you guys want to see what that entails, just keep on watching. I also have what I talked about in my summer essentials video. I'll link that up above. This is the Flawless personal hair trimmer. This is fantastic if you're due for like a brow touch up, or if you do wax your lip, or even if you shave your face. This is so freaking amazing. First, for lip liners, I only have 3 because a lot of the lip colors that I chose for this 2 weeks are pretty much similar. So the first one I have here, this is that Sigma lip liner that I showed you guys in my haul, which again, I will link up above. This is the Sigma Power Liner lip liner in the shade Carnation. I also have the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Insanity. And lastly, I have the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in the shade Bear to Comment. You guys, this formula is so good. This is one of my top formulas of lip liners, and they're like $2. Okay, so moving on to lip products. I know, it looks like a lot, right? But this is for 2 weeks, just keep that in mind. The first thing that I have here is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Balm and the Sugar Lip Scrub. I'm not gonna do swatches right now, you guys, by the way, because if I really like something, I will talk about it in a favorites video, or you might have actually seen swatches prior. So right now I'm not going to swatch. Anyway, babbles. This is the Sigma lipstick in Barely Blooming. I'm actually wearing this as we speak. I freaking love the color of this. Moving on. Also in here for this week is the Bobbi Brown. This is the Art Stick Liquid Lip in the shade English Rose. I have the Tarte Tartist. This is one of the the moussey texture of their lip paints, and this is in the shade Namaste. It's one of my favorite lipsticks, but I have a full size, so I've been trying to casually use this one up. I have my chapstick from Wispy Mom Boutique. It's a friend of mine who does an Etsy shop. This is the Tarte Quench Lip Rescue in the shade Nude. I talked about this also in my summer essentials. This actually lost its cap. This is the Revlon Matte Balm. They don't make these anymore, which really depresses me because this is a fantastic formula, and this one's in the shade Enchanting. I also have the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Driver's Seat. I have the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in the shade Queen Bee. This is one of the ones I got in my recent haul video. This is the Lottie London Slay All Day Matte Liquid Lipstick, another one that I got in that haul. I have been wearing this though. It's in the shade Work It, and this is such an amazing formula, you guys. It's so nice. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lip in the shade Crush. It's my favorite one of the Anastasia liquid lips. It's just an absolutely gorgeous neutral nude. Then we have the Sigma Liquid Lipstick in the shade New Mod. BH Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Faithful, which is like a rosier pinky nude. Can you see a trend here? Oh my goodness, Shay. And then we have another mini Bobbi Brown lipstick from the haul. This is in their Luxe Lip Color in the shade Neutral Rose. This one's a little bit more sheer. That's why I want to try it out, because I don't like sheer lipsticks. And then I have both of the Sigma Lip Vexes in here. These are like the MAC lip glosses, and I'm actually wearing the shade Slip right now. It's very comfortable, you guys. I actually really enjoy these so far. And then I also have the shade Tender, which is more of a pink. So this drawer is bronzer and highlighter, but I do have my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in here. For blush, I have 3, and they're kind of similar. This one is one of the Milani Rose blushes, whatever they're called. And this one's in the shade Blossom Time Rose. It's basically the like NARS Orgasm kind of similar blush, where it's got that pink and then it has a little bit of a gold sheen to it. Then also what I'm wearing today is the BH Floral blush. This is the Duo Cheek color. Mine's in the shade Caribbean Coral, and it's like a 2-tone blush. I just swirl it all together. And lastly, for blush, we're going to be using the Sigma Aura powder, and this is in the shade Pet Name. In here, it's just a very neutral peach toned blush. Very pale, but I don't mind that. Okay, let's go into the brow drawer. Now, here's the thing with brows. I use different brow products every single day, depending on what I'm wearing on my eyes. I do keep it all in here. I'll go through it real quick, but this will pretty much stay the way it is all the time. So the first thing I have is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. This is in the shade Medium Brown. Okay, so like I said, I have a lot of brow pencils. This is the brow pencil in the shade Clean Cut. It's more of a taupey shade. I have another one in the shade Top Shelf right here, which is more of like a chestnut brown. You'll see more about that in my haul follow-up video. This I've featured in favorites videos. This is by Lancome, and it's the pencil for the brows, and mine's in the shade Sable. This is absolutely stunning. This one is from the Shop Miss A haul. I will link the review of this in the cards so you can see what I thought about this. This is by the brand Collab. This is from Sally Beauty, and it's the Shape and Shade Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. And then this last one I got in an Ipsy bag. I love this. This is the Sugar Arch Arrival Brow Definer in the shade Taupe Tom. I then have two brow gels. I have the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara, and then I also have this AOA Studio Go Brow Fiber Gel. Check out that video for the review if you want to see what I thought about this guy. This is actually by Kiss. I don't know the name of it because it came in a brow kit, so I don't know what shade it is. I don't know anything else about it other than it's made by the brand Kiss, and I really like it. And then I also got this Sigma brow powder recently in that haul, and I told you guys in that original first impression that I had used this, I think, and I was in love with it, and that still stands. This is in the shade Medium. And last but not least, in the brow drawer, because we're going to spend all day on the brows, this is the NYX Wonder Pencil in the shade Light. I obviously have used this a lot, and I use this to carve out my brows. So once this is gone, I'm not going to repurchase it though, because I can get that same effect with concealer. And then I also have the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. It's disgusting, obviously. It's supposed to be clear. If you guys are looking for an inexpensive brow gel that works for $1.99, go with this one. Next, we're going to move on into the eye product drawer, but I'm just going to go through the makeup products. So the first thing I have in here is the Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyelining Pen. This is the one I talked about in my favorites video, so again, go check that out. It's linked up in the cards if you want to see what I thought about this. I also have the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. This is the Sigma Wicked Gel Liner. Again, spoiler alert, I freaking love this liner with all of my heart and soul. This is the AOA Perfect Eyeshadow Primer. I have used this so much that I'm already starting to see windows in the packaging. I actually really like this. So this is my lash glue. It's by House of Lashes. It's my favorite lash glue. It will literally last you through a tornado, hurricane, tsunami, you name it. Your lashes will not go anywhere. And this I'm trying out. I was gonna declutter it, but I gave it one, or I'm giving it one last shot. This is the Lancome La Base Longwear Eyeshadow Base in the shade Beige Porcelain. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. It's kind of like one of the paint pots, but it is a little bit of a shimmer. Now let's move on to the single shadows that I have. So I do have the two single Sigma eyeshadows I told you guys about. This is in the shade Grasp, and this one is in the shade Passion Fruit. I then always have this in here. It never leaves. This is the Too Faced glitter glue for if I decide to do, glitters or pigments and stuff like that. I then have the ColourPop, what are these called? Supernova Shadows, and this is in the shade Walk of Fame. It's Stila Magnificent Metals, the original pot versions. This one's in the shade Metallic Peach. They're so pretty. Very interesting texture, but I absolutely love these so much. I then pulled out two of my Butter London Glaze and Eye Glosses because if you don't use these up, you guys, they do dry out. This one is in the shade Frosted. It's just a really beautiful rose gold shade. And then I also have one in the shade Mermaid, which is really cool actually. It's kind of like a cool toned olivey bluish gold. And last but not least in this drawer is, it is a tester. No, I didn't steal it. We have a store that carries Lancome and Estee Lauder and all that stuff. It's going out of business, so they were selling their testers. And this one was brand new, so I got lucky. And this one is the Pure Color Envy eyeshadow in the shade Steely Lilac. Absolutely beautiful. I can't talk. So there is my single shadows. I'm trying to talk like an auctioneer. Oh, I'm gonna pull out my setting sprays super fast just so I can put them back. I have the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is Holy Grail, never leaves my sight. I have the MAC Fix Plus. Believe it or not, I am one of those weirdos that do not like this. I don't like it on my face. I will spritz my brushes with it, but I do not like this on my face. And this is in my project pan for the 13 by Halloween. This is the Urban Decay Quick Fix Priming Spray. Again, I don't like this on my face. Yay for being high maintenance. Next, we're gonna go into highlighters. This one is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in the shade Opal. This is actually like down to here. It's pretty close to being gone. I use this on my body. I do not like liquid highlighters on my face. This one is in my project pan. I'm not going to open it. You can go watch my project pan video. I've already linked it up above. This is the NYX Illuminator in the shade Ritualistic. Then I have another one by Lancome. This is the dual finished highlighter in the shade Sparkling Pesh. This one doesn't have much of a difference yet, so I can actually show it to you. I don't feel bad. It's an absolutely gorgeous highlighter. This is what I've been wearing. Oh, hello. You like my shirt? This is what I've been wearing lately in a lot of my videos. So if you're seeing a really super blinding cheek highlight, it's usually this. I did pull out Blossom Glow by Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild slays the highlighter game. I mean, they're so insane. So this is Blossom Glow. It's just a much lighter, almost icy or pinky kind of highlighter. Over here, I consider this a powder Avon, and it's called the Smooth Minerals Radiant Veil. Think like Hourglass ambient lighting powders, kind of like that. This one's by Makeup Forever. This is the Ultra HD Micro Finishing Loose Powder. So far, so good, you guys. This actually is really good. It's been airbrushing my under eyes like more than I've ever seen, including my Laura Mercier, which hurts my heart because I love Laura Mercier. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed powder. I really like it a lot. I actually have another backup of these deluxe size samples, and I will be buying the full size when it's gone because I absolutely love this powder. And last but not least, I have another deluxe size sample down here. This is the Sephora Matte Perfection Powder Foundation. I'm trying it out, seeing what I think. It doesn't blow my socks off, but we'll see. Moving on to the face products, we have the same thing you've seen every single time. This is, by the way, discontinued, I found out, and I'm not really happy about it because it's fantastic. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge CC Cream Compact. It's basically like a color corrector. I received this in a Ipsy or Sephora play, I don't remember. It's by Herborian. It's Korean skincare, and it's the CC Cream High Definition Radiance Face Cream. There's two of them. They're the same thing. So I don't usually wear stuff like this. I like my full coverage and medium coverage stuff, but we will give it a try. I have my Hey Honey Trick and Treat Active Propolis Cream Concealer. I want this gone, you guys. I feel like this has been at this spot forever, even though I use it. Hopefully that can be gone by the next makeup drawer change out. For primer, I am still using the one that I featured in my favorites video. This is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. I've loved this for years. I also pulled out my Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation. I really like this. This is the Lancome. I don't actually know what this is called. It just says Maquis Complete. It is a concealer. It's kind of like the Maybelline Fit Me. It doesn't have full coverage. I would say it's a good healthy medium coverage, but this is very, very hydrating, yet it doesn't crease. So, really quickly, I also wanted to point out that I have two other liners over here. These are both in project pans. I just keep them over here or else I'll forget to use them. This is the Ciate London Wonder Wand Gel Kohl Liner. And then I also have the ColourPop Gel Cream Liner or Cream Gel Liner in the shade Get Paid. It's a copper color. And then just real quick, I'm going to mention over here, this is also from my favorites video. This is the AOA sponge from Shop Miss A, the dollar sponge, and there's proof that I use it every single day. This is my Z palette, one of them. This one has my single shadows in it that just don't go anywhere else. So I brought this in because a lot of these are Makeup Geek. They are fairly older. They're a couple years old and they are more of a creamy consistency. So I really want to use them before they go bad. So I'm not going to go in and tell you what every single one of these are because they're from all different. I mean, we have like BH Cosmetics, The Balm, Urban Decay, Makeup Geek, Anastasia. I did want to bring these in and just kind of get some use out of them because they're really awesome shadows. Then I have my Too Faced Life's a Festival palette. I love this palette. I actually have a couple of the shades in here on my face today. This is an absolutely gorgeous color palette. So if you're into duochrome and colors and you can still find this, I would recommend it. It's a fantastic palette. This palette, you've probably never seen it, never heard of it, have no idea what it is, but I'm sure you're staring at it because I could stare at this thing all day because it's gorgeous. This is actually by the brand Blackheart and it's called the Mermaid's Tale palette. It's actually the Hot Topic makeup brand and these are like $9. But you guys, these shadows are insane. Like, they're insane. They are all shimmer, but the pigmentation of these is out of control. I don't even know how to describe it. They are the most foiled shadows I think I have in my whole collection, and that's not an exaggeration. Glide right on. They are so, wow, my lighting's screwed up. They're so gorgeous. So I've been pulling this out a lot more lately. Look at that packaging too, by the way. Yeah, it's awesome. So I really like this. If you can still find this particular one out of all of them, this is the best one, I think, quality-wise. Then we have the one that never leaves. I swear to God, this thing never leaves because it is beat to hell. This is the Too Faced Power of Makeup with Nikki Tutorials collab they did. Yes, it's been very well loved. But this kind of just ended up living in my vanity, and I also use it as a palette for my like concealers and foundations and all that jazz. That's why it's all worn apart. So this is just kind of like my beat to hell palette that I go to constantly. This one you've seen a million times. This is like my Project Pan palette. Every Project Pan I do, there's something in here. I'm not going to open it and show you guys just because you'll have to wait till the update of my 13 by Halloween to see it. I don't want to spoil anything, but either way, this guy stays in there because I do usually have something in a Project Pan from it. And then we went back to like, you know, prehistoric YouTube days and we brought out the Morphe 350 palette. This is the original 350. I like this palette and I really like it now, even though a lot of it is kind of dark and neutral toned, they still have all these oranges, which during the summertime is just awesome. So I really love using these in the summer, and that's exactly what I've been using it for. And last but not least, we are going to pull out a fragrance, and I actually haven't chosen one yet. So I'm gonna go pick that out, and I will come right back and let you know what I picked. So what I'm gonna do is go into this little guy. I have two of these. If you ever notice in the background of my video, this guy sits up behind my head on what you would see on the right side. And then there's also a larger candy dish that has other perfume samples. These both have a lot of like perfume samples because the big one is the perfume samples I have yet to try that I want to see if I like. These ones are ones that I either do not like, have multiples of, or I just want to use up and get them out of my little collection. So I'm gonna actually pull two out. I'm gonna pull one out of this container and then one out of the other one that I have not tried yet. So out of this little container of ones that I want to use up, I'm gonna be pulling out the Dior J'adore perfume. I do have two of these samples, but I don't know. I used to really love this perfume and I just kind of stopped liking it. It's a little bit too powdery for me now, so I do want to use these up. So I'm gonna put that up there, and then I'm gonna put this away and go through my big candy jar and grab a perfume that I have not tried yet to try out. So there is the first of two. Okay, because I chose the J'adore, which is more of like a powdery feminine type scent, I decided to go with the Acqua di Gio. As you guys have probably seen in my last perfume collection, I do love Giorgio Armani. Been wearing them for years and years and years, and I have a lot of them. So I do like Giorgio Armani, but I'm not a fan of Acqua di Gio as much as I am the other ones. So I do want to use this up. So those are the two perfume samples I'm going to be going through. Obviously, I'm going to be incorporating the Project Pan fragrance that I have in there. Okay, you guys, I told you I wasn't going to show my face, but you know what? I don't care. I wanted to do a proper outro and talk to you face to face because I thought it would be rude to just talk to you with my hands and say, bye guys, thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe. But no, I'm going to do it to your face. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this style where it's flipped around and I show you what's in my current makeup area. You all know what to do. Just let me know your thoughts down below. I always take your feedback really seriously. I wasn't planning on filming my face, although the eye look is pretty fire today. But thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'm just gonna make this short and sweet, and I will say I'll talk to you on the next one. Sound good? All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.